Hello? Hello?
When I was 12, my family and I moved out of my childhood home. Somewhere around that time, my dad informed me that we would not be able to keep my childhood dog, Buddy. This was because the home didn't allow for pets, and we had to give him away, and I was absolutely devastated. Later, however, I found out that that was a lie. The house did, in fact, allow for pets. The truth was that my dad didn't really like the dog and he wanted to give him away. And I experienced a hurt and betrayal that had transcended anything I had ever experienced up until that point. And it wouldn't be until recently, nearly 10 years later, that I would experience the same kind of pain. I had just rode 10 miles on the bike, and I had hit an absolutely devious leg day. And I had managed to wobble my way over to the Rec Center Smoothie King for sustenance, only to find that they had no fruit. All that they had to offer were $10 smoothies with a terrible food to ice ratio, or highly processed foods that were filled with refined sugars and seed oils. And to make matters worse, everything was unreasonably priced. You want to talk about a devastating betrayal? I had to drive home just to eat a banana. As a broke college student who eats for performance, this scenario is not foreign to me, and here lies the issue. There are no healthy options, reasonably healthy options on campus. And that doesn't just affect me and my performance in the gym. It also affects the entire student body and their performance in their academic endeavors. And this is why stores and facilities and retail partners on university must include healthier, more reasonably priced options. So today I'm going to talk about how unhealthy food negatively affects the brain, what we can do to establish a healthier student body, and what you and I can do to help solve the 2023 A&M University banana drought. Let's go. Imagine if you were to poop in the gas tank of your car, right? Now, technically, that could theoretically run your car. And if we were to get it to turn on, you'd be like, whoa, that's cool. But here's what you wouldn't do. You wouldn't poop in it again. See, we're meant to run on certain foods, and to diverge from that evolutionary path completely could be detrimental to our physical and mental state, especially mental. But don't just take my word for it. Let's look at the data. In a study conducted in the Journal of JAMA Neurology, JAMA, researchers looked at over 10,000 individuals over a median period of 8 years. They found that people whose daily caloric intake was 20% or more of ultra-processed foods like hot dogs or white bread had a 25% faster decline in executive functions and a 28% faster decline in cognitive impairment overall. This cognitive decline is no surprise. We've known about the negative effects of the refined sugars for a very long time. In an article published in the Harvard Health blog by Ava Selhub, MD, titled Your Brain on Food, she stated this: diets high in refined sugars are harmful to the brain. In addition to worsening your body's regulation of insulin, they also promote inflammation and oxidative stress. Multiple studies have found a correlation between a diet high in refined sugars and impaired brain function. You see, these foods not only deprive your brain of nutrition, but they increase stress and inflammation in the system, which literally destroys brain tissue and gray matter, which is heavily associated with dementia. But it gets worse. In a research study conducted in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, it was found that subjects who slept only 4 hours of sleep ate 300 or more calories per day than that of their counterpart who slept 7 to 9 hours of sleep. This is important because not only are these foods introducing inflammatory agents into your brain and destroying your brain tissue, but they're also super calorie dense, which could impair your sleeping, which would further impair your cognitive capabilities. And according to the Division of Sleep Medicine at Harvard Medical School, studies have revealed potentially deleterious effects of sleep deprivation. The chief among them were increased blood pressure, cognitive impairment, poor regulation of glucose, and again, it encourages inflammation in the body. But it's not just that bad food hurts the brain. Good food improves the brain. In another article published in Harvard Health Publishing of Harvard Medical School, flavonoids, the natural pigments that give berries their hues, also help improve brain function. A study done by researchers at Harvard's Brigham and Women's Hospital found that women who ate 2 or more servings of berries per week delayed memory decline by nearly 2.5 years. So not only are we giving our students foods that hurt their brain and academic performance, but we're preventing them from consuming foods that improve their brain and academic performance. So that's our problem here. We are actively inhibiting our student body and our ability to perform in school. The solution is simple, really. The university needs to stock its retail partners and its corner stores with healthier options. Now, what would that look like? It would be more expensive for them. And the only other thing that would change would be an increase, I bet you, it'd be an increase in student health, mentally and physically, and an increase in student academic performance and athletic performance. In conclusion, the majority of the options on campus are unhealthy options, bottom line. And we don't have really any healthy options for people who live off campus that are reasonably priced. These unhealthy options impair brain function. This is actively making us dumber. A&M should bite the bullet and spend money to stock its stores with better foods for kids who live off campus. To end this, I'd like to direct you towards the description of the video where I've posted a link to a petition that you can sign. We can band together. And y'all can help me end the 2023 Texas A&M banana drought. Thank you.